Okay, new sound man. Hopefully you're doing better sound. You got this. Okay. Something new. Found this. Condition unknown. Promises not made. Somebody said, hey, you want it? And I said, sure, why not? Have no idea. It is filthy and sticky. With what, I don't know. It all seems to be here, at least. It's a small little boombox. General Electric, I think? Yeah, General GE, right there. General Electric, four speaker system. So I'm guessing those are supposed to be tweeters. Sure. It's a woofers. Tuning dial does work. Its aerial is still there, and all its pieces and parts, at least. But again, what do you do? You're given something, and being the person I am, I just want to see if it works and if I can clean it up and if it's got problems. I'll be shocked if the tape player works, because yeah, I think it's been sitting in somebody's outside garage for a very long time. And oh god, it's got battery compartment, and it feels heavy enough that there's probably batteries in there. At least the cord is here. So let's see if we can't make this thing work. I can't even, I'm trying to find a model number here. Cushion eject. Ooh, automatic stop. Let's see, it is GE model number 35622A. Ooh, antenna screw, okay. And it, again, it's all here at least. First, let's go into the dreaded battery compartment. Because, let's see, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 C-size batteries. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm guessing, oh, that's neat. You can stick a tape. It's got a little holder for a tape. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. So you can put a tape there, take it with you. Yeah, that's neat. And that works at least. Okay, into the battery compartment. What the heck are those? Power stick. That's like, I guess that's just, I've never, okay. Something new to me. They are definitely corroded. Now, dust everywhere. That is definitely a battery. Holy, those are, okay. And lots of corrosion dust. Yeah. Oh, corrosion on all those. Those power stick. Rechargeable battery. Okay. Replaces 3 disposable C-size batteries and specially designed products. Okay. I'm continually surprised by every time I open up something that somebody says, hey, this don't work. You want to try it? You want to play with it? It's free. You can have it. I never want to see it again. So what is this thing? I'm just curious. I seriously doubt there's going to be anything across this. Yeah, that is very dead. And I doubt it has been recharged in a very long time. Yeah, those are pretty dead. I have no hope that those work again. Rechargeable power stick. This is like the second thing in a row where I've discovered batteries I've never seen before. These are just, well, old, and I've never seen these before. Anybody know where these things come from, or how to even recharge them? I have a battery recharger, but not for that size. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Dim bulb tester, or just straight, let's just go straight into the wall. Ugh. Okay, volume, tone, tuning. Let's try, oops, I accidentally hit that, I guess. Let's try straight up radio. FM stereo. Volume might help. Okay, I'm a little surprised.
If they're in the public, and I think for some reason sometimes
it's got a noisy pot. I only have like 3 AM stations in my neck of the woods, and one is really strong right here, and it ain't getting it. It spins. The antenna needs help. See if I can mangle a tape. Oh, okay, that way.
Somebody help me, take away this feeling, take away this pain inside.
Suddenly that speaker came alive. It's got a bad pot. Yeah, moving the volume around
Nothing left for me to
brought that alive. It would appear the tape player works. Well, this isn't going to be a very good video. There's nothing to, well, there is maybe something. I need to clean stuff, take it apart, put batteries in it, see if batteries work. I don't have any C-cell batteries. So this might be short. This just might be a cleanup, shockingly. I'm stunned the tape player works. One knob, two knob. Does that knob come off? That knob I did not expect it to look like that. Will I ever be able to get it back in? Oh no! Well, that's a mystery for later. And then you. I forgot my glasses again, so I'm blind. Screw, screw, screw. Nothing hiding down here. The little rubber grommets are gone. Anything hiding in here? Nothing hiding there. Ooh, dirty on the inside. Can I get away with just doing that? I can. Now, what do we got? That's busted. That's the power supply. How did that work? How did that work? I don't know about you, but that is a really dodgy connection on the power board. Yeah, it is. I don't know how that worked. How did you even work? There's no way that just broke. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I'm curious. I don't want to electrocute myself here, but jeez. I don't have any way to turn it on. How about play? I broke it by opening it. Well, that's a bummer. Yep, totally dead. Whoop! What's really scary is that whole area over here is stupidly burnt. Yep, that needs some help right there. So there's things to fix. So you're just soldered there. That's the antenna. You can see how green the battery clasp. Okay, first things first. Let's see if we can't liberate this. That is really scorched. This orange wire has some bare leads touching a diode, it looks like. I just had to figure out how to get this out. When you don't know what you're doing, you just try. Yay! This is why it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. This is royally screwed up. So yeah, that's busted, that's busted. It only worked if that made a connection. And then look at how burnt it is. I don't even know what that component is there. Is that just fuzz? So that little capacitor there, this wire there, which is not connected. This resistor, which has gotten very hot. That diode. Some little teeny resistors down there. I'm surprised this turned on. This is terrible. So yeah, we're gonna have to work on this. This board needs help. That is actually just straight up missing solder there. How did this work? Okay, this little blob here attaches to that leg of this resistor, and it doesn't. And then the other end of it attaches here, which isn't connected. The fact that I got this to turn on at all is amazing. Yeah, those two have to be soldered together. That has to be somehow fixed. They tried to keep it from shorting. A little piece of insulation there. Good Lord. How did this even turn on? Okay, I want to undo you. You won't let go. There we go. That one's out. Okay, that one's easy to remember. So red's on the outside. Battery stuff on the far right. Other stuff on the far left. There we go. Okay. So again, that's a tragedy right there. Can't even tell what's going on. I'll have to put this under a microscope so I can even see the traces. Well, let's put you over here for now. Now I can take, oh wait, no, I need to do this too. I wonder if I can convince you to come up there. Kinda did, kinda didn't. It's wrapped around there about 10 times. Here we go. And we're good. Okay, that is now disconnected. Okay, disassembly complete. Well, sort of. Everything here looks fine. I hate when they put wax over everything. That's fine. I'm not going to touch anything here. Those getting stations fine. Belts, shockingly in good condition. It's the universal tape mechanism of the 80s, 90s, whenever this came out. Let's look at the other side of this board. I got to get to it anyway because that's where these pots and things are. I'm going to have to clean them. So hopefully I can lift this up. It's nicely tied up. It's not a hodgepodge of craziness. See, I got one screw. There used to be another screw right here. Somebody's been here before. Because there's a screw missing. Yeah, right there. There we go. And it is all tied everywhere. So, can I flip it? That's going to be for the... I think I have to undo some twist ties. That's going to be for the record thing, I would think. Do I really have to desolder all this stuff? That's to the tweeter. There is a tweeter. Cool. There's a little, that's for a tweeter. That's going to be for the woofer. This one I have to undo. There we go. Goes through that little hole. So now I got some leeway there. Let's put you out of the way so I don't harm you anymore. Okay. You go around. Okay, you're on this side of the post and under that little clippy. I am going to have to undo a bunch of things. I don't want to undo a bunch of things. That. I think I finally have enough, maybe. Really? Okay, fine. I'm getting further and further into it. Yay. Okay. Ah. That is the little bar. And then you go like that. Okay, so I can do that. Little bar for the recording mechanism. And now I have enough give to clean stuff and check stuff. Everything in there looks okay. But now I'll at least got enough room to clean the pots and exercise them. And if I wanted to, change the belts. The belts actually seem okay. You are the tuning dial, right? Are you attached to... Yeah, you're attached to that board. So unless I want to do some stringing, I don't think I want to pry this up. This thing. Great googly moogly. Yeah, I would definitely say that this has an issue. I mean, that's crazy. And this side is bad too. That's where the red wire came in. That little foot is for that resistor. And this is the other side of it. So, wow, that's bad. Let's clean this thing up. That's terrible looking. Is there any pad under there? No, the pad is ripped up. So there is no pad here anymore. But that's okay. As long as I get them all connected, that should be fine. Are you connected to there, though? That's the question. Are you connected here? Got to be connected to something. Was it that? I think it was that. Red wire comes in there. Yep. So that was connected. There should just be a dark spot. Okay, so red wire connects here, which connects to that. So all those are connected. So I got to make a better connection here because the pad is ripped up and it needs to connect to this pad. You're fine. That pad is gone. But if I connect those two together and then that there, I should be good. Let's finish roughing you up. Because eventually I need to make sure that's all nicely soldered. And then also over here. Actually, I wonder if I can do that with the wire itself. That's going to be the deal. Okay, what kind of capacitor is that? 16 volt, 47 microfarad. I can replace you. 16 volt, 47 micro. It's actually 47. 47. What has happened down here? Woof. What has happened down here? Something exploded. I should probably undo that wire. That's terrible. Still don't know what that is. That is a bug. That's terrible. I can see in there a little better. All kind of bad stuff happening in there. Okie dokie. Good enough for government work. See, that's connected to there. That's connected here. You're not so loose anymore. Still got to do that capacitor, which I probably should have already done because I just realized what that's going across. So I'm going to end up undoing some work. Oh, that's all right. How about 4725 volts? I just had a good idea. I just had me a good idea. I can do that all connected together, because that's all supposed to be connected together. That'll work. Ooh, that's warm. Ah, that's warm, that's warm, that's warm. I love it when a plan comes together without planning. It's not exactly pretty, but it works. Not exactly happy with that one though. Yeah, let's do that. I think I've managed to repair that as best as I can, and keeping all the connections connected. And got a new capacitor. The diodes actually measured okay. They're not pretty, but they did measure okay. I don't want to put too much effort into this. Oh yeah, still got to clean that up. And that is the dead capacitor. I'll measure it before I forget. Battery connections, power connections, red on the outside, black on the inside. Put you back in, see if you still work. Bad things definitely happen there though. Another Saturday, more lawns to mow. You probably hear mowing going on. I forgot to put on my glasses. Yeah, that's pretty good. Doesn't feel like I'm going over sandpaper or gravel. So, blast you. Oh crap, I forgot to put this. I wonder if I can fish through anyway. Probably not. There we go. Okay. All very fidgety. There. Is everybody copacetic now? Yeah, just a little bit of cleaning. That is a very large wasp buzzing by my face. Please go away. Thank you. Appreciate that. There you are.
In America in 2025, you're winning. Put your pants back on and go back to work because...
Careful of the wires. Don't want to mess up the antenna wires. Of course, I don't have a single AM station that came in earlier. Well, I guess before I put the power module back in hopes that it works, I'm gonna clean out the inside of this a little bit. Many days later, many days later, we just had final exams where I do my teaching thing. So I've been busy a little bit. Back to this. I don't even know where I was. I'm gonna have to go watch a video to see where I was. But I think I was just trying to clean this up and again put it back together and clean the outside. So this should have charged by now. Let's just dedust it. Very exciting stuff. I know. Look at my hands. Very exciting hands doing very exciting things. Yeah. Really? Son of a gun. Why did you stop charging? Next time you see this, it'll be a few hours later. Ah! So while this charges, I'll use the time appropriately and start cleaning on the outside, because it definitely needs it too. So music, montage, goopy stuff, brushes, happiness. Yeah, in case you like that kind of thing. Oh yeah, somebody asked me, where did I get my brushes? There's a place called Big Ollie's, or Ollie's Outlet. They were like $1, and I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these things, and they were $1 for the whole 6. If you have a Big Lots in your area, they were kind of like that. Well, Big Lots is no longer in existence, but Ollie's is kind of like, Ollie's actually probably bought out Big Lots. Lots. That's a lot of lots. I think it's missing the little rubber feet. Yeah, it's missing little rubber feet. I'll have to come up with something for that. Note to myself when I watch this again. Feet. I think I said feet recently in another video. Yeah, it was the Heath kit. Tuner. Because it was missing its feet too. I don't know how old the silk screening is here, so make sure I don't buff it off. A little dirt in there, and in that. Those little triangles, those little triangles, those little triangles. That square, it fits in the square hole, that's right. Everything fits in the square hole. Oh, that's much better. I can actually see the numbers now much better than I could before. You're worried about the tweeters in the little tweeter spot here. They're covered by a protective layer to keep gunk from getting into it, which is kind of a gunk trap. Okay. Took a little bit of glue off and took a little bit of finish off. That was not great. So it's been coated with a layer of color over the black plastic. A little bit of sheen, I guess. Stereo headphone. No, stereo. Stereo. Yeah, headphone. Certainly looks a lot nicer now. Yeah, what about in here? Wrong thing. That one. That one. Mostly, strangely, it mostly looks okay. Tape heads are up top. This, instead of down, this one's an up. And this is in the time period when there was one cheap mechanism to rule them all. And the pinch roller is even in good condition. Let's see. That is the smallest pinch roller I have ever come across, but it's tiny. And it has no dents or divots. Probably never got used. So, just waiting on the thing to charge. Maybe I got enough charge. Let's find out. I do. Almost at enough charge. So I think I'm actually okay to proceed with the William Shatner talk, where I pause briefly between each important emotional word. Okay. Outside black, then the other black, and then that one. I know it was there, that's right. Yeah, it was there. So I need to get into that hole there and be careful of all this. So I should probably, actually I should do that one last. Right? Yeah, I should do that one last. Okay. Now, you went here with a screw, but you're there, so I'm going to leave you alone. You go down here like so. But I got to get you soldered in first. So it's red go here, black go into that one. Then these, black here, red over here into this burnt mess, with the hopes that it's going to work for us, which I certainly hope so. Okay, it's not my best trace repair, but everybody's in there and in the right places. Let's hope it doesn't explode. Exploding would be bad. That would be an indication that something is not right. If anything goes wrong, it's going to go wrong now. Well, that's good.
They'll be back home or they'll be in.
So, yay. It works. That was a mess. Was that running? That's interesting. When it switches off, it gets a little bit of a burst through the motor over here and that spins. Huh. Does that mean there's a capacitor somewhere that keeps that from happening? Probably. I don't think I'm going to worry about it. Should I worry about that? I'm not going to worry about that. Still not really a good fan of that, but it works. It ain't going to go anywhere now. I apparently got ahead of myself, thinking there was a missing screw, when in fact, there wasn't. That screw spot is one of the mounting screws for the back. Okay, is everybody still copacetic? Yes. Okay. There we go. Now this guy should go right on in. Yay. Missing screws sometimes aren't actually missing. Oh yeah, feet. Had some rubber left over so I can put new feet on. This was a 47 microfarad. So let's see what you actually are. So what is it? It's a resistor. That capacitor is a resistor. So glad I replaced it. It's shorted. Yeah, that's just that. Well, that's not even shorted. It's just, it ain't good. Nothing good there. 1.7 mega ohms. Let's test it again just for kicks and giggles. Make sure I got it in there right. Yeah, it's still a resistor. Oh, it got worse. It's 20 mega ohms now. That ain't good. I'm surprised that thing worked even before. No wonder that thing was terrible in that little power area. Now we get to see if it actually works. And turn you down and do radio.
I was in the drive-through, and I got at the counter. I was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to pay for you. I can't even tell you. It humbled me. But I just didn't know what I was doing. What do you know? How much?
It's currently 60 degrees and cloudy. Rainy conditions expected around 2 p.m. Wind gusts are up to 10 miles per hour. The high today is 62. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a high of 66 and a low of 51.
Oh yeah, it goes not this way, but this way. Seems to be okay. Seems to work. Thumbnail. There's my thumbnail. It's done.